The following is a special presentation of Pirate Flag Radio. If you would like to help in the Hurricane Helene relief effort, please visit redcross.org. Enjoy the show.
What's up, kids? Welcome to a very special presentation of Wpfr Pirate Flag Radio. My name is Mike Vanek, and ask anybody, they'll tell you I suck. Joining me today on this special occasion this evening. My brother from another mother, the man, the myth, the legend, number 52 in your program, number 1 in your heart. Capital L, capital B, one word. You can thank him very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Lunchbox is joining us on the program. What's going on, dude?
Hey, what's going on? Good evening. Thanks for inviting me to hang out and hopefully do some good in the world. Like it's gotta be crazy over there, and you're gonna get into that on why we're doing this special edition. I mean, you probably would have called me tonight anyway because I know you've been looking for a free Saturday out of me for a long time.
Yeah,
To try and
I call you every weekend to see if you want a podcast. But
well,
today,
and these last 4 were the absolute wrong ones to do it. Like,
so before we get into it all, we haven't done this in a while. How's the family? How's things? How's the life in Los Banos, California?
life in Los Banos, California is actually really good right now. Like I said, you've been chasing me around for about 3-4 weeks now. Hey, how about this day? Nope. Hey, how about that Saturday? Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely not. You're like, what? What's up? Well, I got Blacklist Pro Wrestling in Los Banos tomorrow, and then the next week, hey, you want a podcast? Nope. Got a show. Or first of all, do you want a podcast Friday? We can promote your show. Brother, I don't think most of the Pirate Flag universe is going to make it out to my show. They're all the way over there on the Eastern Seaboard, and I think we've done okay. I need to get some rest. Fucking A, right. I'll get into why I needed some rest because that shit was awesome. New record for a local show in LB.
Cool.
Well, and then last week, I was the host and master of ceremonies for the Reyes Coca-Cola Pallet Jack Rodeo in beautiful Sacramento, California. And Wednesday night with my brothers in Nothing But Losers, we got to take to the stage with the almighty Oceano and at Full Circle Brewing Co. And man, let me tell you, Fresno parties on a Wednesday, man.
Yeah, I heard it was great.
It was great.
Yeah. Well, right on, man. Fucking glad that the wrestling company's doing good. Glad that you're out back putting on shows again. Me, myself, and I just been working at the casino every day. Working on some music. Jason Graff sent me some new Satanic Vanek and the Hammers of Hell, which I'm writing right now. But it's been a sad week here in Vanek land, and I think you know why. The Oakland A's played their last game ever at the Oakland Coliseum on Thursday afternoon, and brother, I cried like a girl all day.
Bad. Dude, I saw your post the next morning, and you're really struggling with that.
Yeah. You know me, man. I'm punk rock as fuck, but I am Oakland A's to the bone, and since 1983. And what they're doing, I'm not going to get into it because we got other things to talk about, but what they're doing to my baseball team is just fucking stupid. So, with that being said, thank you for joining me tonight. Here in Appalachia, where I live, I live in Bristol, Virginia, and it's right on the Tennessee border. It's right on the North Carolina border. We're right next to Kentucky, West Virginia, and we got hit with Hurricane Helene this week, and it was horrible. Now we're all right, but hey, I actually rode my bike to work in the middle of it, and it was crazy. We have a hill like this, and the wind was pushing me up the hill to where I didn't.
You didn't have to pedal too hard.
You have to pedal, but I was just thinking, oh wow, this is some crazy weather.
Wasn't the usual struggle for your ancient ass.
Yeah, and then we started getting the reports that, I wanted to express what's happening, but I'm sure you've seen the pictures and the videos on my Facebook page, and I'm not going to play those for you, but I will show you something real quick. So this image right here, that's Interstate 40, takes you to Nashville, okay? That was the other day. This is what it looks like now. And brother, there are people.
That's from the same view.
Yeah. That's all water. And it goes for a long time. And bridges are gone, roads are gone, towns are gone. The water came and just erased whole towns in North Carolina, in Tennessee, in Virginia. Damascus, Virginia was leveled by water. And that's where you go and get on the Appalachian Trail around here. So tonight, we are going to, we're going to do our normal show, but it's going to be a little heavy tonight. So with that being said, I'm going to present to you something real quick. If you would like to donate to the Hurricane Helene relief, please go to redcross.org, or you can donate directly to us, and we will make sure that it goes to the right place. I have a number of things I'd like to show you tonight where if you'd like to help, you can. But before we do that, there's just, I want to show you guys something. So bear with me for 1 second.
Right now, he wants to show you the WPFR pirateflagradio.com logo. You can go to pirateflagradio.com, check out all of our shows, hosts. You can find something for you because we are like the circus, man. If you don't like the elephants, you probably like the trapeze artist. And if that's not your bag, we got a pretty good magician too. And then if you look over on my side, we got the world's fattest man. And, we got you covered.
Yeah,
here on Pirate Flag Radio.
If you like merchandise, you can go to tpublic.com. But real quick, just check this out.
This morning, we're getting a clearer picture of the damage left in the wake of Hurricane Helene. The remnants of the storm over Appalachia bringing heavy rainfall and catastrophic flash flooding. Helene is being blamed for 45 deaths across 5 states. Right now, more than 3.8 million customers are without power from Florida to Ohio, and 1,600 flights were canceled across the country yesterday. Jason Allen is in Steinhatchee, Florida. Jason?
Jeff, good morning. The homes you see behind me, these were built about 10 feet above sea level, and still the surge here and the wind are enough to tear them apart. And these were just the first homes hit as this storm continued its trek across the southeast part of the country.
With 140-mile-per-hour winds pushing a life-threatening storm surge.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
And dropping intense rains, Helene roared ashore as a Category 4 hurricane.
In Tennessee, National Guard helicopters spent hours airlifting more than 50 people, including some patients,
That's
off the
20
roof
minutes
of a
from my
hospital
house.
where they had been trapped by floodwater.
Rescues have been made, attempts have been made. Some people are stranded on the roofs of their homes and places like that.
The intense flooding was strong enough to wash away cars in North Carolina, where swiftwater teams carried out more than 100 rescues. Meanwhile, it was neighbors who jumped in to rescue each other in Georgia, including 83-year-old Sam Oney.
Went along, that I would somehow escape it, but I did not. So my neighbors came in, and I owe a lot to them.
When it was safe enough to come back outside in cities Helene first passed over in Florida, people were stunned by the storm's strength.
It's just sad the whole building's gone.
Roy's Restaurant was where people in Steinhatchee celebrated birthdays and went out for dinner on weekends. But Helene's wind and storm surge pushed it off its foundation.
I'll be surprised if everybody rebuilds.
Just because it's too many times, too much?
Right. Yes, sir.
Owner Linda Wicker spent months just last year repairing the property from another hurricane.
I mean, it's certainly devastating, but if you let it play with your mind, you just can't go there. You can't. It's horrible.
Lines of mud and debris revealed just how high the water rose, forcing its way into homes. The winds destroyed roofs, toppled trees, and took down power lines across the region. Scott Hodges had planned to ride it out in his camper, but changed his mind at the last minute as Helene closed in.
It was as bad as they were saying it was going to be.
It really was. Yep. I didn't expect to see water line over my head when I got down here, and I'm a half a mile inland.
Power's out this morning, except for a few pockets from here north almost to Tallahassee. And Jeff, people here are anxiously keeping an eye on the Gulf for the possibility of another storm forming within the next week.
Wow. All right, Jason, thank you.
So
yeah, thanks, Jason.
Yeah, so that's, just a little bit of what's going on here. So if you'd like to donate, you can go to redcross.org, or you can go to our PayPal. It's Pirate Flag Radio 209, and we will make sure that any money donated goes to the right place. If you are in East Tennessee, you can go to any YMCA, take a shower, get some coffee, use their Wi-Fi, charge your phones, do whatever you need to do, and it's absolutely free. If you
remember, you can get yourself clean, you can have a good meal, you can do whatever you feel.
Yeah. If you are in Asheville, North Carolina, which is completely flooded, you can go to the Sam's Club, and they're giving out free water. And, I have a few others. Downtown Bristol. Today and probably tomorrow, they are going to the Slater Community Center parking lot and collecting anything that you can donate to people of Elizabethton, Tennessee, who are completely devastated, dude. The river it took out bridges, it took out whole towns. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to try to improve people's moods, so to speak. And if you're watching this locally, man, I hope you're all right. And we're providing a little bit of music for you. If you're watching this across the country or even around the world, please help our people out. And Davey, thank you for joining me tonight. So,
my pleasure to do
so. Let's get into it, shall we? Tell me about Red Keep.
I didn't know if we were starting off this way. Sweet. So, Red Keep, my local boys from Los Banos, California. So, Mike, man, take the fucking Pirate Flag Radio thing off the screen.
I don't want people to see the screen share activities.
Oh, you don't see them? You don't want them to see what you're doing? All right, that's fair.
Never mind the man behind the curtain, guy.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. So anyway, a couple weeks ago, I threw a show in Los Banos, and I was one of the original people to ever really consistently throw concerts in Los Banos back in 2001 until 2005 when my wife and I got married and moved off Sacramento. And, there were always strong shows. We averaged 100 to 120 people every time. I had a couple, I had one that bombed and only did like 10, 12 people. Beyond that, I never fell below like 80, 90 people. Los Banos shows up. And, the question is always, do I still got it? Can we keep it going? And so my partner, Sayona, and I set about putting together a show. 10 days out, we lose our venue. So we had to scramble. Luckily, we got a pool hall with a big parking lot that has a gate around it. So we just roped it off and we did what we call an indoor or an outdoor festival. And for 7 local bands, 278 people spent their money to come see 7 local bands. And Red Keep were my headliners. Oddly enough, I had asked them to headline when we had a different date and they were available. Once we had to move it to the 14th, they were unavailable. Well, the week after we dropped the flyer, their drummer, Travis Cook, calls me, says, brother, we're available. We will do whatever it takes to be a part of this. We have to be a part of this. We want to help you out. Like, we don't care. We'll offer our services. We'll play whatever slots you need. Anything we can do to be a part of this. This means something to us. And I told him, of course you got a spot, man. Let me logistically work it out. These motherfuckers, man. Not only were they basically partners in this one, in their promotion and their ticket sales. They sold me 51 tickets by themselves. And anytime I had a logistical problem that night, they were in my ear. How can we help? What can we do to make this easier on you? Spoke to everybody, hung out, were gracious, absolute gentlemen. We're talking a band that has almost 30,000 monthly Spotify followers. They have over 1 million streams. They're just short of being able to do this for a living. And yet they took the attitude of, how can we make our first hometown show in years the best we can do because we want to help?
That's
and
cool.
that's what, and that, like I said, dude, the word gentleman keeps popping up into my head because that's exactly what they were for us. And I couldn't be prouder of my boys. And this video, it's a short song. It's a great song, you know, and the opening line says it all. Here we go, bitch. Buckle up. Is Martyr right here on the Hurricane Special Edition of whatever show we're doing here on WPFR Pirate Flag Radio. Turn it up loud.
Sounds from the underground, I guess.
All right. Yeah, they are my boys from Los Banos. There's a really cool video on my Instagram, and I'll send it to Mike if he wants to put it on Pirate Flag, where my buddy Pedro Salgado just did a pro video, and he didn't have to pull too many illusions to make it look like it was packed. It was packed. But he made this look like a high-level club show with the way people were holding their phones up and the way the guitar player from Red Keep, like, ran off around the set. Like, this motherfucker will just run laps, like, during the set with his wireless. Like, couldn't be happier for and prouder of those guys, man. They deserve it all.
That's hella cool, dude. And I'm fucking super stoked that your foray back into promoting live entertainment is going great and you had a good experience. So tonight, if you were watching... Huh? Go ahead.
Real quick, I was just gonna say, I've scored something big off this, and I can't officially announce it yet because I'm waiting for the 100% green light. But for the first time ever, a major city event has allowed me to bring local bands. Cool. And that's a culmination of the work Sayona, I, and the rest of our team put in and did the job that night. Like, you know, Sayona, God bless her, dude. She broke her fucking ankle a week out.
Oh, damn.
And she still ran that door. It was her first show. So I asked her 2 questions when I called her the next morning. One was, how are you feeling? And the next was, now do you understand why I'm such a dick when I'm running shows? Because, my God, the stress. And there were times she kind of snapped at me a little bit that I just kind of had to chuckle and be like, yeah, now you get it. You know, now you get it.
Word.
And we had a solid team. We had a great security company, A1 Security out of Turlock, came and bailed us out last minute when my other security guard had a family emergency and he had to dip. So he couldn't make the show. And the Miguel and the team down at Smokey Joe's pool, my God, not only did they handle, they did not expect what they got. They thought we might have 100, 120 kids or something. No. We had, like I said, 278 people paid, plus bands and crew. We're probably sitting in the neighborhood around 310, 320. And then they had banda inside, and a lot of those cats just wandered out to see what was going on.
That's cool. So there was a metal show outside the banda inside?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
and not only that, but we did a good job of keeping, you know, we didn't allow alcohol past the porch. You know, just to make sure, even was like, no, dude, like, we haven't seen a single cop. We haven't had a single problem. Like, let these guys take their beer out there. And I stood firm. I was like, nah, dude. Because the moment we do, some 21-year-old gives his 19-year-old buddy a beer. And next thing you know, that's the moment the cops show up. And he was just like, wow, you want to do this right, don't you? Forever and ever, dude. Like, watch. Like I said, here we go, bitch. Buckle up. Like, this ain't stopping. And it's only going to get bigger. And now the city's behind it with me.
What's cool is to see how excited you are about it. So, with that being said,
exciting.
Yeah, very exciting. So tonight, if you're watching this and you would like us to play one of your requests, if you donate $5 to either the Red Cross, show me the proof, and then or send us $5 to donate to one of these great charities in the area, we will play any song, even if it gets my YouTube channel thrown off the air. I will play any song for you tonight. Here's a little bit of a reminder of why we're doing this.
Alarming new images tonight of the catastrophic damage from Helene. This is video from Tunnel Road in Asheville.
Yeah, just look at this. You can see the entire home floating in the floodwaters, just floating by, and the swift water rescue team there ready to respond. This is just one of the many videos and pictures showing the scope of what we're dealing with right now.
Another alarming image from the Jeff Bowen Bridge. You can see the French Broad River flooding New Belgium and flowing over the Craven Street Bridge. Riverside Drive is underwater along with most of the River Arts District. The city of Asheville is under a curfew right now until further notice. It's from 7:30 p.m. to 7:30 a.m.
The flooding will continue over the next several days, and this is an urgent reminder that it's just not safe to be out there right now. The flooding and the trees and the down power lines is extensive.
Our News 13 team here is dealing with the same issues you are right now. The cell service problems, the roads not safe to be on. Authorities say if you have an emergency, you should text 911.
All right, we want to show you just some of the images that we're getting into the newsroom of the impact this storm is having on our area. This is a drone video of a neighborhood in Hendersonville all you see is rooftops here. This is Clear Creekside Drive. The viewer who sent this says the people there are helping each other out with paddle boards and other flotation devices. And this is Brevard Road in West Asheville. You can see all of these trees down, the roots sticking out of the ground. Some roadways are blocked there. One of our creative services producers shot this video. She also captured a shot of the French Broad River from the I-26 bridge, showing just how high that is right now. It's nearly up to the bridge.
And we have video from Ashworth Creek on Wilson Road in Fairview. You can see part of the road there washed out. Another reminder, it is not safe to be on the roads right now. And let's take a look at Simpson Street in Asheville, not far from the Asheville Mall. You can see there are multiple structures underwater there, almost completely covered. You can also see rescue boats in the water. Cars are submerged.
Right, a familiar sound these days. This video was shot by our chief photographer. You can see a truck smashed by an oak tree. It happened in the Chadwick subdivision in Arden. Neighbors were busy clearing several trees that fell this morning. Some homes in that area had damage.
Hundreds of thousands of customers in our area are without power right now. Now, this is a look at the Duke outage map. Just driving to work today, you can see multiple trees down on top of those power lines. Duke's messaging right now is there is no estimate on when power will be restored.
Now, we learned just a few hours ago, engineers have evaluated the Lake Lure Dam, and they determined that it's no longer at imminent risk of failure. That's great news. And this is video of that dam from earlier today. Just look at the power of this water. You can see there is a lot of damage and debris as well.
So that's just a little bit of what's going on. And trust me, folks, it gets worse. There are communities that are gone. And I didn't want to show the pictures on here because it's too disturbing. Bridges, roads, everything just wiped away like it wasn't there before. So if you'd like to donate to help people in need, please go to redcross.org, or you can go to our PayPal. It's pirateflagradio209@gmail.com, and we will get the money to the people that need it. Once again, you can go to in Johnson City. They are making collections. In Bristol, they're making collections, and I was told today that this will extend into tomorrow. In Dublin, in Pulaski County, the Free Store is taking donations for.
That's at 650 Giles Avenue in Dublin.
Yes, in Tennessee. They're looking for blankets, towels, bottled water, tarps, socks, individually packaged snacks. And trust me, I've been through this before. They're going to need toilet paper. So if you can donate any of that bottled water, please do so. All right, let's get back to the music.
Anything you can do to help, man. Like, as you can see, they're not asking for big ticket items. They're not asking for a gang of money, and neither are we. We're asking, give what you can. If it's $1, if it's $5, if it's 10, if it's 20, man. Just this is disastrous, and whether you like the state of Florida or not, the citizens are not to blame for your differences with their style of governance. So I mean, please, man, these are human beings. We're advocating.
The thing about this hurricane is usually it just hits
tonight.
Usually Houston, New Orleans, Florida are the ones who get hit hard. It came all the way up here to Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, Ohio. It's
hundreds of miles inland.
It's hitting us hard, and thank God me and Ida are okay. We live on top of a hill in town, but literally 20, 30, 15 minutes away, people's lives are destroyed. So, like I said earlier, I'm not trying to do this to raise a bunch of money or, any kind of whatever self-gratification. We're just trying to come on here and do some entertainment for people that are suffering right now. So let's get back into the music, shall we, Davey?
Go for it. What do you got?
So we started out the show with a local band, Windrider from Carter County, Tennessee. And I found out today that their bass player's house got hit by a tree. Dude, right out my window right here, there are giant oak trees that were ripped out of the ground. This is a serious situation, and we just hope that everybody's okay. You have gotten a hold of your family, and this is the craziest thing I've ever been through since Patterson flooded in the 80s. So it's just crazy. Look at another band. This is another local band. These guys are from Knoxville, Tennessee, and they're one of my favorites I've discovered since I moved to the South. This is Summoner's Circle. From Knoxville, Tennessee, that is Summoner's Circle. and they're one of the baddest bands in our area for sure. What do you think, Davey?
Sorry, I was trying to repost the link with the PayPal on it, and normally I'm using Restream on my computer tonight. I got to do my phone, but no, dude, those guys are really good. Like it sucks because the sound quality's taking a big hit, being as I'm on my phone. So, but that was the most intelligible death metal band I've ever heard, or black metal band I've ever heard. Like I've never heard a black metal band where I understand like 90% of their lyrics. And so that was impressive. And that drummer's kit, my God, you know he had to bring the big kit for the video to show that bitch off, because I would too. You know, like I don't blame him. Like they were Summer what again?
Summoner Circle from Knoxville, Tennessee.
Summoner Circle, very solid, very solid. I can see why they're one of your favorite bands you found out there.
All right, so let's have a little bit of fun, shall we? Let's play a game that I know you don't like, but we're going to do it anyways. Would you rather? It's America's favorite game that Dave doesn't like. It's called Would You Rather.
I'm all right with Would You Rather.
Okay, well, I thought you didn't like it.
No, remember me, Lenny, and Jen used to fucking pull Would You Rathers on the beer reviews all the time.
I remember you saying I'm tired of Would You Rather, but okay.
That was your versions of it sucked.
So 3 categories, okay? We're gonna do things that we both like. All right, so number 1 is wrestling.
Okay.
Number 2 is work. Number 3 would be playing in bands or putting on shows. Okay?
All right.
So you're my guest, so I'll let you go first. Pick a category.
Let's go with work.
Work. Would you rather work 7 days in a row, graveyard at the gas station, while everybody you know is at the greatest music festival ever? Or would you rather work said music festival cleaning out porta potties?
I'll probably deal with the porta potties. They probably give me a hazmat suit.
As somebody that's done that job before, it has its advantages. It has its disadvantages. I would probably go with the gas station.
Nah, like 7 days straight just to be hearing constant, like, you know, like, and is my gas station like near the festival? Because then you got to deal with a bunch of fucking drunk and hungover and high fucking festival goers when they're coming, when they're going home, and that shit would be awful.
All right, well, you pick one now. Give me a category. We'll go into a song after this.
I thought you'd want to, like, I picked the first one. You picked this one.
All right. Well, no, you give me the category, or you give me the category, and then I pick the category, and then you give me the question, Billy.
Oh, so you want me to okay. I thought you had these pre-written out.
No, man, we're going off to see our parents. It's a Mike and Lunchbox fucking.
Oh, my bad. Like you seemed rather more prepared than usual tonight. Like
I fucking took notes and got fucking content. And look, there's logos and flyers to fucking.
That's what I'm saying. You seemed rather well prepared. I was impressed. I thought maybe you were prepared for this too.
Look, if you need to take a shower, you can go to the YMCA in East Tennessee, dude. I'm on top of my shit.
All right, so pick a category then. You got wrestling and putting on shows and shit.
Let's go with entertainment for $200, Alex.
Okay. Would you rather deal with 5 local bands that all want the 3rd slot and work that out, or would you rather work for one of your heroes and find out that they're a tremendous dick and a diva?
Oh, 5 bands all day. You don't want to put that slot. Well, pack your shit and go home.
Like, but I mean, it's like 5 differentials, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like,
no, that's like Better Left Unsaid, Seep, Sickle, and all was lost, and Hemlock shows up, and you know how they go. So, and they're all sitting there staring at you like, we need to play that set or we're going home. Fucking, well, you pack your shit and go the fuck home then. I don't care.
No,
by the way,
no.
and they all brought their own PA to set up.
Okay, well, that was Sickle. All right, like I used to hate. See, I used to hate that shit when it was Sickle, dude. Like, you get them all booked up and everything. Well, we brought our own PA. Now, that being said, they were pros about how fast they did that.
Yeah.
Like Sickle, like you give them 15, they get it done in 20 with the whole PA change and everything. And they sound good too. Like the worst used to be when you get a band and they bring their own PA and then they can't run the bitch. That was the one I hated.
All right. So here's another band. These guys are from Bristol, and they are probably the most popular band in the Tri-Cities, let alone Appalachia. They have a massive following. They have a massive following in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that's 2.5 hours away. They play shows all over, and they are one of the best bands I've ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, from Bristol, Virginia, this is the Nerve Endings.
All we wanted to do was just talk about the good old days back when punk rock was real, and I'm just like, you guys are insufferable. I hate everything about being in this band.
So we'll see what happens.
There you have it, kids. That's the Nerve Endings from Bristol, Virginia. Sterling, their singer, does Gray Sheep right here on Pirate Flag Radio, and I work with a guitar player, Will. And when I'm at work, almost at home, shit. When I'm at work having a weird fucking day, the door opens and here comes the guitar player for my favorite band. So that's a cool lunch. You know what I mean?
You know, if you had $1, if you had a nickel for every time you called somebody your favorite band, like you would have enough nickels to throw in a sock and beat somebody with to take more nickels from.
Hey man, it's not my fault. I'm an appreciator of great music.
You're a band whore.
That term has been retired.
But there was a song wrote about it.
Yeah, well, there's no proof of that song, so
sadly.
All right. Pick a category: wrestling, work, or live entertainment.
Well, let's go wrestling since we did the other two.
Wrestling. Would you rather take Mr. Socko coming out of the boxers, the dirty sock, or and that's with, Mick Foley, or Japanese barbed wire fucking dynamite match with Cactus Jack, and he's cut you 4 times already.
No, give me the sock, dude. Give me the fucking sock. Like, unless it's like Dewey's Jizz sock or something that Mick was like, oh no, I need a sock, and he made the mistake of reaching behind his young son's bed. Like, I'm okay. Like, and in that case, give me the barbed wire. Like, because I'm not taking Mick Foley's kid's Jizz sock like out of his pants. Like, you've just added too many elements. But like, give me the sock. If it's just a normal gross sock, give me the sock, dude.
Cool. Well, remind people why we're here, dude.
By the way, on a serious note, we just started talking about Mick Foley's kids' Jizz socks. But by the way, we're here to help.
If you'd like to donate to the Hurricane Helene Relief Fund, as we deliver comic relief, see what I did there? Just go to redcross.org, or you can donate to us. We'll make sure it gets to people that need to be getting. Now, here's another band from the Appalachian area. And
whoa, hold on, dude. Like, you played one of my bands and then you went Appalachia.
Well, we're trying to raise money for Appalachia, and I was playing your song next. Oh, fuck it. Here, let's do it here.
Let's come over to the West Coast. Let's come over to the best coast for a second, man. It's not our fault you tucked tail and joined the Doom Metal Alliance out there in fucking
There's
Appalachia.
A lot of doom metal bands out here.
That's what I was going to say after watching that Nerve Endings video and the first video you played. Like, there's a rather healthy doom scene out there, I'm gathering.
Nerve Endings is a punk band.
There was a lot of doom in that last song, dude. Maybe it was the way the audio did it, but vocally, Homeboy is very doomy.
Yeah, they play a lot of doom shows here. All right, well, we can do that here. I don't like showing my guts.
Right. Pull the curtain up. Don't let the nipples flash over. I got it.
Yeah, we don't want to show our math here. Tell me about Titan.
Oh, yes, the almighty Titan. Man, these guys have embarked on quite the journey the last couple of years. You might remember them, my brother, as the last Titan from back in the day with a little bit of lineup differences.
Yeah, booked him at Spinnakers.
Yeah, well, Ryan Brown, and I think he's played like 3 positions in the band, eventually stepped up and became not only the vocals, but he became, that guy that's doing all the business, doing all the plotting and planning, and then the rest of them all get together. And these guys have built themselves quite the legacy. Yearly, they have a 2 to 3 day Titan Fest, which is a small run out here in California where they will do like 3 6 to 10 band bills back to back to back over the course of a weekend to celebrate usually their album release. And this year they did Sacramento, where they drew in over 500 people. They did Manteca, where we probably did about 100. And then they did the X Bar in Cupertino, where they did, I want to say about 250. So, I mean, these guys are carving out a great, I'm sorry, guys and girl. Their bass player, Daisy, is a sweetheart, and she even took selfies with Wolfie at the show before she knew he was my kid. like he was, Wolfie had more fun than anybody at the show. Like, straight up, that kid, during one of the other bands we'll play a little later, a beach ball was flung out into the crowd, and it wound up, the little kids got it. And they would grab it and they would sumo wrestle each other with carrying the beach ball in front of them like belly. And Wolfie was bouncing around doing that, and he slunk over to the bass player from Titan and, you know, called her his new girlfriend. He's got a lot of girlfriends, by the way. Just so you know.
Damn, dude.
Well, dude, at 5 years old, my friend Ashley's his girlfriend. My Lieutenant Amanda's his girlfriend. Bass player from Titan. The little girl next door is his ex-girlfriend. And then we went driving down I Street one day, and he pointed about every third house and said, my girlfriend lives there. So my kid apparently is pimp of the LB, and he got selfies with the bass player from Titan. So, but that being said, these guys are incredible. They're out there carving out a legacy for themselves. They just released a new track a couple days ago with Jay Mueller from Remnissions, who, if you're from the southern Central Valley, Remnissions is doing some big stuff that I don't know if it's out there yet, so I can't say anything, but it'll blow your fucking mind when you see what Remnissions has on the docket for the beginning of 2025. But I went with this song because it's my favorite of theirs, and it was one of the last videos they did before they did this song with Jay Mueller. So check it out. This is The Human Experience from the Mighty Titan out of Sacramento, California, right here on Pirate Flag Radio, special hurricane relief edition of Sounds from the Underground.
The Human Experience.
the Almighty Titan out of Sacramento, California. Like I said, one of my favorite bands going right now. And I won't lie, a little bit of the theme was my show the other night. So every band from my selection, except for the last one, played my show. And I played with the other band Wednesday night in Fresno. So they're all people I've seen recently.
Sick. So pick a category. Wrestling, work, or entertainment.
I thought it was my turn to ask you a question. It's your turn to pick a category.
All right, let's go with work.
Would you rather go back to working at that Chicago Uno's place and have to sing 10 birthday songs every night as a requirement? Or would you prefer to work at the casino, but due to the fact that it's a casino and you're not, they have that whole like no clocks, it's dark, etc. Instead of that, to prevent people from wanting to get up and walk out, everything changes every time you walk in there and you have to get a map when you show up, when you report to work.
Well, considering that my casino is under construction and every month there's a different
It's already kind of like that.
Working at a casino is fucking cake, dude. I'm not gonna lie. It's the easiest job. It's just, the people suck. There's people that suck. I'm not gonna say who they are. I'm not gonna say what they do. Let's just say they fucking suck. You know what I mean?
Fucking suck.
Yeah. So, although, dude, that Chicago pizza place fucking was a pain in the fucking ass. Mike, we need you to sing happy birthday. I'm sitting there, I got a fucking rubber apron on, my boxers are wet. I don't want to be there. You know what I mean? I didn't care about that job. I care about the casino. When I was working at the Chicago pizza place, all I cared about was getting out of there so I can be Mike Vanek, fucking Satanic Vanek again.
See, I still remember the one time me and Jen went in there and ate, and next thing you know, like I look up and fucking here you come with the Goon Squad to sing me a birthday song, and it's not even remotely my birthday.
Hey, man,
you just
being friends with me has its privileges. And
the funny part is, like, there was no social media back then, but yet like video phones were a new thing. So you're like trying to discreetly record the video. Yeah. And like you got that fucking supreme Mike Vanek look on your face. like half I got you, and half like please don't kick my ass in the parking lot as soon as you get done with dinner. And had you picking me was the best thing you could have done. I just fucking played along.
Yeah,
like I
did it to Jason Graff too.
So I mean, I'm not fuck. They gave me a free dessert and everything. Like I'm not gonna be pissed. But
Jason
had you
Graff
done that to
balls?
I'm just saying, had you done that to my wife, like we would not be doing this show. You would not have the ability to speak, Mike Vanek. If you survived the encounter, your jaw would still be in the garbage can as an example to not make introverts do the birthday thing.
See,
and I probably wouldn't have gotten to marry her.
Because I am smarter than the average bear, and I know your wife pretty well. And usually when I'm standing in the corner place I don't like, she's probably standing next to me,
or in the opposite one.
True that. All right, so let's do one more. Fucking wrestling, work, or putting on a show.
Wrestling. Wait, no, I just did wrestling. Work.
Selling cars, in Sacramento in a 3-piece suit. It's 110. And boss says, yeah, you gotta go wash F lot. Which one on F lot? F lot. or you get to Walmart and it's COVID and you got the truck just fucking dumped all the fucking Coca-Cola out. You gotta go fill every shelf at every Walmart in America. You got 4 days.
Wait, every Walmart in America for it? Not possible. Like, not even possible.
Which one would you rather do?
Like, give me a realistic Walmart goal.
Okay. You gotta do
3 a day?
Every Walmart in the county. Fuck that. 2 counties, Merced and Stanislaus.
Fuck.
And you gotta train somebody.
Give me the give me the Walmart one. Give me the Walmart one, because if it's that many Walmarts, let's see. I've named in my head I've named 8. Like, I want to say I'm good at 8. Like, so I wait, like 10. Like, I could do that in 3 days. It'd be a motherfucker. But if I got a bitch to help me out, like, I'll get it done. And it'll look good too.
Okay. Well, one more reason why we're here. Dude, I'm telling you, my house is fine. But if you drive down the hill a little bit, it gets real bad. Here's a little bit of what it looks like. So that we can talk in between. And dude, I'm just telling you, towns are gone. Families are displaced. There's thousands of people they can't track down. I-40, I-28, I-81, all affected. Look at this fucking bridge, dude. Just washed away.
Gone.
Dude, if you can help out just a little bit, doesn't matter. You don't have to help out at all. We just want to bring a little bit of entertainment to the people being affected right now. And speaking of people being affected, let's do one more band. This is a band from the local area, and they're one of the best that we have, and I love these guys to death. I bought their t-shirt, Rhythm and Roots, but I left before they came on. This is The Kindest People from Johnson City. Enjoy.
See you next time. Baby, bye-bye. Good night. See you next time. Bye-bye. Baby, bye-bye. Good night. See you next time.
But are they really the kindest people? Like, if I go see their show, I want some fresh baked cookies and a loaf of bread.
I've never really met them before, and their singer was really nice to me while I was fat cat drunk.
Well, yeah, but you get fat cat drunk, so that happens.
Not as much as I used to. It's usually when I'm hanging out with you.
So while the kindest people were on, I was taking a look at some of the comments on your post, and there was a lot of talk about, you know, everything going on out there and the reason why we're doing this show. And Gina threw up a good idea that there are a lot of people that are staying in hotels. So if you can spare it, calling one of those local hotels, asking if anybody's displaced, and offer to cover their room for the night. Like, it helps the staff, it helps
that
the
would
hotel.
be rad. That's a good idea. That's a real
Yeah.
good
So that was a slick idea on the behalf of Gina. And once again, anything and everything helps. Like, you
I'm
know,
gonna have to take her to Dunkin' on Monday.
there you go.
There you go. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, adults of consenting age, we want to thank you very much for chilling with us for an hour and 15 minutes and, you know, just escaping a little bit and just an excuse for me to hang out with my brother. But thank you very much. Dave, where can people... Oh, sorry, Mr. Box. I didn't mean to call you by your Christian name. Lunchbox, where can people find you on the socials?
I mean, everybody knows you can get a hold of me at the Almighty Lunchbox on Instagram. Lately, that's the best place to find me. Like, that's one word, the Almighty Lunchbox. Pretty simplistic. Come get me. Say hi. Check out the videos of the show we did a couple weeks ago. Like, that's what I got.
Cool. My name's Mike Fank and I suck. I'm fucking everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Check out Pirate Flag Radio. We're on every day, 24 hours a day. We're adding new content every day. Matter of fact, we might start running a baseball podcast on Saturdays. Excited about that. I know you're not.
It'd be cool. I want to hear you nerds talk about baseball like you know something.
Well, I won't be on there. But anyways, Pirate Flag Radio is everywhere. Find us at pirateflagradio.com. You can get merchandise at tpublic.com. You can get t-shirts, hoodies, baseball tees, tank tops. You can get a onesie for your baby. You can get a pillow for your couch. You can get a book bag with my logo on it. The point is, please support Pirate Flag Radio. We don't make any money off that bullshit, but the point is to just get the spread the word of Pirate Flag Radio across the world. Shout out to our host of Tunes from the Crypt every Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Jeff Hess was hanging out with Slayer in a Pirate Flag Radio t-shirt the other day. Boom.
He's winning.
It's winning. That is winning. So thank you guys very much for hanging out with me and Lunchbox tonight. Once again, if you would like to help out, you can go to redcross.org or just go to our PayPal. It's pirateflagradio209 at gmail.com. I'm going to be going live all week trying to raise money. So, you know, drop a penny in the box. Got anything to say, Box?
Help out if you can. You know, otherwise, thank you for listening if you can't.
All right. I'm going to leave you with one more song. This is a band from Kentucky. They're called Appalachia Atari, and they're absolutely fucking killer. Have a good night, guys.